It's been quite some time since I've made an update, and I decided it was time for me to be honest and put the truth out there. For the past 2 months, I have been struggling with my food addiction. I've let it take over again, and so I've been bouncing from 226 to 228 for 2 months now. I've let it get so bad that I even allowed it to affect my exercise. So I quit exercising for about 3 weeks, which made me feel even more bad about what I was doing to myself. So I decided today that it was time for me to put the truth out there, and maybe I could help somebody who's also dealing with food addiction, but also maybe allow myself to move past this and start my weight loss again. To back it up a little bit, I've always been a food addict. I didn't get to weigh 304 pounds simply because I like to eat food. I got there because I was a binge eater, and let me sit. Sorry. I was a binge eater and a secret eater, and I would hide the evidence, and I've started to do that again. Pre-band, I could eat volumes of food, and I'm talking about 6 to 7 cups of food at one sitting, and a lot of times when I was doing my binges, I would punish myself with food. And one of my main addictions is sugar and sweet stuff and just crap. And an example would be I would go get a box of those Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie cookies, and I would bring it home and eat, say, 7 of them. Well, so there's 12 in a pack, there's 5 left. So I would feel sick, but I would say to myself, you wanted this, you're going to eat it. So I would make myself finish the whole pack. So I would sit there and eat 12 of those things at one time, and it would make me feel sick. So now that I'm banded, I can't get that sickly, sugary, sweet feeling. So I've started, instead of going for quantity, I've gone for quality, and not quality necessarily that is as good food, because it's not, but quality as in more punch. So I've been eating a lot of cake icing, and there's this one grocery store down here in the South, and it might be everywhere, but it's called Publix, and they do a lot of wedding cakes, a lot of birthday cakes, and their extra icing they'll put in a little container and sell. Well, I've gotten into the habit or the addiction of eating their icing. So it's even physically hard for me to drive past a Publix without wanting to stop. I can't even go to a store in the same shopping plaza, because I'll go get icing and I'll eat it. And I know it sounds crazy, but the best way I can, compare it to something is my fiance is a smoker, and he's been trying to quit smoking, and he said to me that it's hard for him to even want to stop and get gas, because he'll want to go in and buy a pack of cigarettes, or it's hard for him to have cash in his pocket because he wants to go buy cigarettes. And I know people are going to say, I don't care what people say. I know I'm a food addict, and I know I probably need to go talk to somebody about it. And it seems like when it kicks in is when people are noticing that I've lost weight and starting to tell me I look good. And I did hide behind the fat. The fat was protective for me against the world, and I don't know why. I want to stay hidden. I know it's safe, but it was so lonely. So I need to figure out, and this is what I wanted to put out there: the lies that a food addict tells themselves. Pre-ban, I knew people could figure out how to eat around the pan, and I told myself, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be one of the people who eat around the band. Well, let me tell you, that was a big lie. I knew I was going to. And so, like with the cake icing, I've learned how to eat around the band. There's a reason why they tell you not to drink and eat at the same time. And I don't generally do it when I'm eating like I'm supposed to, on track, protein first. But if I'm with my family, the old fat girl kicks in and I start nibbling and eating and nibbling and eating, and then I'm like, oh crap, I'm full, dinner's about ready, let me drink something, drink it out of my pouch, and then I can eat dinner. Also with the cake icing, I'll sometimes get cookies with it, and I'll eat the cookies and icing and drink milk so I can get more. So that was the number one lie that I told myself I was not going to do that. But let me tell you, if you're a food addict out there and you're considering any kind of weight loss surgery, the truth is it doesn't matter if you get the lap band, it doesn't matter if you get gastric bypass, it doesn't matter if you get the sleeve. If you are a food addict and your issue is volumes and volumes and volumes of food, you will lie to yourself because you will figure it out. If you don't figure out what it is that's causing you to want to eat, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much exercise you do. It doesn't matter if you get your protein in first. It doesn't matter how much water you drink. If you do not fix this up here, you're never going to allow yourself to be successful. Now, I'm talking to myself here as well. I don't know why I can't allow myself to be what I want to be and allow myself to enjoy the process to get there. I keep interrupting it. And I've done this since 6 weeks post-op. I have done this since 6 weeks post-op. It hasn't been something that's new. It's something that rears its ugly little head, and I allow it to take over again, and then I gotta bring myself back in. So I'm now I'm 10 and a half months out post-op, and I've lost 78 pounds, and I'm proud of the fact that I've lost 78 pounds. But at the same time, I'm so super frustrated because I know I could have gone further if I didn't allow this addiction to take over so many times. So that's the truth I wanted to put out there. The truth is, weight loss surgery will not work. Will not work if you do not figure out why it is you want to eat. It won't work. You have to figure it out. And going through the motions, it doesn't work. You can go through the motions for 2 months. You can lose a little weight. But guess what? When the green beast comes back, it's back. And trying to talk yourself out of eating, it doesn't work. It's like a pool. It's like a pool. You gotta have it, or you just feel not right. So anyways, this was the truth that I wanted to put out there, what I've been going through for 2 months now. Hopefully it'll find somebody else and help them, and if it's a pre-op person, hopefully it'll help you. You can work out your demons before you have your surgery, because I sure didn't. And I'm really regretting that I didn't. So anyways, I'm going to try to be more accountable and make vlogs and post them. Making these video logs are not only about putting out there and sharing your own journey, but also to keep yourself accountable. And when I'm not making the post, I'm generally doing this food addiction crap. And I feel that if I'm making posts and putting it out there, maybe it can help me stay on track and say, hey, I gotta make a post. I gotta be truthful and honest with myself and not just be blind eating I gotta be honest with myself and stop telling myself lies. So maybe that'll help me keep the ball rolling, keep the weight coming off, keep me on track. So then again, hopefully, like I said, it's helped somebody. So anyways, next I'm going to make you guys post. I'm going to try to do a post for myself at least once a week, and at least, you know, be out there, putting the truth out there. Even if I'm not having a great week, and even if I've gained weight, I'm going to try to keep a post to keep myself honest with myself. All right. Thank you.